What's going on, everybody? So the Super Bowl challenge is here. It's 20 new solos. I don't know if they're going to keep on releasing solos. As far as I know, there's certain players that are out right now. I know that Ty Law and Hakeem Nicks are the two big Super Bowl legends that are right there for the, you know, the two games that are there, which are all Madden. The Super Bowl challenge, the games range from, you know, rookie all the way up to all pro. Either way, I like to go through it with you guys to let you see what's going on with it. Overall, I think to do all these 20 games, probably like an hour and a half or something like that. I don't even know, bro, because sometimes I know I'm supposed to speed through it, but sometimes you just want to try stuff out because, you know, like whatever, bro. You know, you always right there. I always try to see if I could do it before, like actually go through everything, see if, you know, we could find a little glitch in the system or whatever. But EA has it out for me. So like those guys that be finding out like how they could do things faster, I'm never one of those guys. I got to go through it and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying, bro? EA is always freaking like, yo, nah, you're not getting away with anything, bro. And you're going to lose to a bum the next time you play online too. So there. Either way, man, it's 20 solos. And as we know, the Super Bowl week is upon us. The Pro Bowl was, you know, I guess it just finished up last night. I didn't really watch it. I was right with my prediction though. If you guys go back to my prediction video where I said that Team Irvin would win. Yeah, the way that I thought, you know, that I talked about it was kind of weird. You know, the reasoning for why I would pick Irvin over Jerry Rice. You know, the team as far as the Pro Bowl goes. But, you know, truth be told, I was still right. You know what I'm saying? Like the logic don't have to make sense, bro. The logic don't have to make it don't really have to make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that certain things are the way they are, and people have to understand that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, so when you think about it, it was Irvin. Was Irvin really was he the better receiver? Like a lot of people, they try to distinguish the fact that, you know, okay, Jerry Rice, whatever. You know, Irvin got rings too. You know, Jerry Rice, how many rings does Jerry Rice have? Does he have 3 or 4? I forgot how many he has, but Irvin, I know Irvin was part of those 3 teams, right, with the Dallas Cowboys that got the 3 rings, I believe. So I don't know which one of them. Probably Jerry Rice has another ring. I don't know what's going on with that. I do know that 2 of the best quarterbacks threw the ball to, you know, to Jerry Rice. What was that? Troy Aikman and Steve Young. But, you know, Michael Irvin had Troy Aikman. He wasn't too bad. A lot of people think he's a real stud or whatever like that. I don't know how I really felt about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would pick him over other Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. You know, but, you know, a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans would be like, bro, what are you talking about? He was GOAT. You know, I don't really know. I don't know if I was, oh, what the hell kind of animation was that? I don't know if I was really fond of him like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, Emmitt Smith, I also wasn't too fond of him. I just thought that they had the Great Wall of China in front of him. And, you know, people are going to say, yeah, but their offensive line this year was very similar. And look what they did. You know, the guys were bums. I agree. And well, I can't. What the hell was that? What kind of animation is that, bro? I'm trying to talk logical. I'm seeing what's going on. And I'm going into blind rages, bro. All right, look. Okay. Woos Faber. All right, bro, look at these. Yo, how do you throw the ball away? Yo, this game, man. I'm about to go take my Xanax, bro. I just wanted to stop. Whatever. Either way, so they go ahead and kick it. But let's talk about the offensive lines of the Dallas Cowboys or the championship teams when they won it those 3 years. You know, I think that offensive line was probably the greatest O-line that I've been able to see in my era. So I expected Emmitt Smith to be able to do that because they had a decent quarterback under center. Now, if Tony Romo wasn't injured, I do believe the Cowboys would have done a lot better because that was the problem with the Cowboys and beating them in the 90s. Troy Aikman, you know, he wasn't a bad, like, he wasn't a wild quarterback to me, just to me. But he was a great quarterback stat-wise. Like, I'm not taking nothing from him. I'm not saying he was a bum. Never say that. I'm just saying that he wasn't like an exciting guy. He was like, you know those guys that just, what the hell, a Hail Mary? I guess it was a lack of personality. You know, like how when you see Tom Brady get crazy, like I like emotion. And, you know, Troy Aikman just looked like he went with the motions. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, he's business as usual, you know, like a white collar guy. He's going to go out there, handle his business and keep it moving. You don't get much more from him is what I'm trying to say. You understand? Like, I'm not taking anything away from him. Just like he didn't give me, like even Aaron Rodgers, like he gives you something. Like he'll make fun and mock people after he throws the first down and he's walking down the field. You know what I'm saying? Like he gives you some type of animated version of himself. I didn't get a lot of that watching Troy Aikman. So that's my problem. But that's why I liked Michael Irvin. You know, even though he was allegedly on crack most of the time, I loved his emotion. I loved the way that he enjoyed the game so much. Even Jerry Rice, you know, as a receiver. But, you know, that's the thing about the Cowboys that was really, really crazy. They had a decent quarterback, and they had what the hell? These one-handed catches, bro. They had a decent quarterback, and in addition, they had a running back that knew how to hit holes, and they pretty much paved the way for him. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like Stevie Wonder could see through the holes that offensive line was doing for him. So Emmitt Smith, and again, I can't listen. Football is a brutal sport, and I understand that, but we all know something about football. If you have a stout offensive line, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like I can't think of an offensive line that was that good in like right now, other than the one that they just had last year with the Dallas Cowboys. Like they had so many pieces where you think that they would be like, you know, like Larry Allen was GOAT back in the day. Like they had so many key linemen that made that team so ridiculous. And then defensively, they were stout as well. They had some, you know, great players, Roy Williams and them boys. Like they really, Deion Sanders when he came over there for a little bit later on, you know, that was you know, they've had great defensive players. They've had a good culmination of certain things. But okay, predetermined pick, but it went in my favor. Good stuff. And not saying that Deion Sanders was part. You know, it's not even about the whole overall fact that the Dallas Cowboys have had numerous years with talent. It's the fact that at the end of the day, you got to have a decent quarterback, else nobody's going to respect the run game. That's pretty much what it's all about. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's where the Dallas Cowboys, I believe, faltered this season. They just didn't have it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, dudes were straight bums. Matt Castle is a bum, bro. Brian Whedon is a bum. And I'm not saying that Tony Romo is like, you know, the best thing since sliced bread, but I felt really bad for those Cowboys fans this year, man, just knowing that they couldn't even win a game, bro, for so long in a decent stretch. And I think that even though Des Bryant in that last solo just caught a one-handed catch on me, I think he has a lot to prove next year. You know, but now that I went on my rant about the Dallas Cowboys and all that crap that was going on, let's talk about some Super Bowl stuff. You know, a lot of guys are saying that they expect the Denver Broncos to win it and for Peyton Manning to walk off into the sunset. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about that happening. I gotta really go with my gut feeling, and I feel that Cam Newton's this guy Vincent Jackson's a monster, bro. You know, he really makes me happy sometimes that I spent $1 million coins on him, but then when he does dances like that with gyrations, it really pisses me off. But I really think that Cam Newton's I think this is Cam Newton's year, bro. Yo, look, it's sort of like this, like when nobody expects you to do anything, right? Just put it like this. Nobody expected the Carolina Panthers to do anything. And then I have a lot of guys that I see on a day-to-day basis like, yeah, bro, I already knew, I knew they was tough. Shut up, bro. Like, I don't know why guys feel they have to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you lying to me? Go lie to chicks. Like, that's what guys do. You see, guys get the game mixed up. We're supposed to lie to, lie to females to, you know, GTD, get the draws and stuff like that. Like, don't lie to other men. Like, I don't understand why guys feel that it's necessary to lie to me to tell me that they think they knew all along that Cam Newton and the Panthers were going to do all the stuff they did. Nobody knew that. Okay, so like, let's just get it out the way right now. Even if you're a Panthers fan, you didn't believe that they would play as well as they did. Let's just stop it right now. But I do believe, just looking at the way the teams are set up and just trying to figure out how, you know, what the hell kind of catch was that? That's the first time I've ever seen that catch. Just thinking about the fact that I don't know what kind of Peyton Manning I'm going to get, but I don't really care, because I know what the Carolina Panthers defense are going to do to him. He's already a guy that, you know, allegedly, you know, took HGH to do it. Yo, listen, the man is getting old. He has 75 neck surgeries. He's going through some issues. We don't know what Peyton Manning's going to show up at that Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying, bro? We already saw his brother in the Pro Bowl throwing picks. Like, these guys, the Mannings like to throw picks. You know, when it's on the line, I know Eli Manning got 2 rings, bro, but in the fashion that he won those rings, the man is, look, yo, God bless him. That's all I can say. I'm not going to go into the lucky thing and all, bro, because this is a hell of a sport to play, and a very, very violent and dangerous sport. I can't even take anything away from the man winning the Super Bowl twice against the New England Patriots. And I'm not trying to kick it in the Patriots fans' faces, bro, but Eli Manning did get you guys twice. But I don't know which Peyton Manning is going to show up, and that's what my issue is. Which Peyton Manning do you think is going to show up to the Super Bowl? Because I think it's going to be noodle on Peyton Manning. I think he's going to throw picks. I think he's going to, you know, they're going to try to run the ball, but the Panthers defense is built for the run. I just don't know what the hell they're going to do. I'm going to be honest with you, bro, because they can't put Osweiler in. See, if they bench Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, that's going to be the biggest story than the Panthers winning the Super Bowl. So I don't think that they would bench him. Plus, for ratings, Gary Kubiak would probably be fired. Like, you know, it's just so many things that go into it. I don't know. I can't tell you guys that I actually see logically any way that the Broncos can win. And I know guys gonna say, yeah, bro, look at the defense. Look at what they did to Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a sitting duck. Tom Brady probably runs slower than Gary the Snail from SpongeBob. So when you're dealing with that kind of quarterback, you know, Von Miller's a monster. And again, I'm not taking anything away. I think the Denver Broncos defense is like the worst thing since Ebola. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like they're vicious. They take over. Yo, bro, that defense is crazy. And it really bothers me to say that they're not going to win, because I really did want DeMarcus Ware to get a ring. You know, he went through all those years with Dallas, and they just weren't doing a lot of things, you know, to make the team formidable, in my opinion, to like make it back to those 90s type teams. And I think that, you know, other than Dez Bryant, like, you know, they had what was that, Miles Austin, but then he got some of the Kardashian pussy and went crazy, and then he just became a bum. I don't know what happened, bro, but I just don't see how that can happen. I don't see how the Broncos can win the game, because the thing about Cam Newton that makes him very, very dangerous, bro, not only is he big, but he's developed into a quarterback that can stand in the pocket and beat you, and now he can move outside the pocket and beat you. And if you guys go back to my NFL recaps, because I do NFL recaps on this channel at GmiasWorld, and just see how hard, what the hell kind of catch was that? If you see how hard I've been on Cam Newton, bro, because I knew that this man was a special case of NFL quarterback in the league, you would know how happy I am for him now to see him live up to what I knew he could be. And I just don't, I don't see it, bro. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a lot of Denver Broncos fans leaving me tweets and leaving comments in the video like, bro, this is why they're gonna win. The read option, bro, is such a dangerous thing when you're dealing with a quarterback and running backs that can do it. Then you got Teddy Ginn. You know what I'm saying? Like, Teddy Ginn is a bum, but he can take the top off of a defense. So you got a lot of things that you got to account for. You got Greg Olsen, who's just a guy that just, he just sits all over the field and just wide open all the time. And that's a lot of things to deal with for a defense. You're not just rushing a guy that likes to throw the ball fast. Like when they beat on Tom Brady, you know, a couple weeks ago, Tom Brady, we know what Tom Brady's going to do. Tom Brady's going to dot you up. He's going to sit right there. The line got to give him like 2 seconds. He's going to make a quick read, you know, a quick hitch route, quick whatever, and he's going to throw it. When he had Randy Moss, he was throwing bombs. Like, bro, that's what Tom Brady's going to do. But Tom Brady's not going to run a read. He's not going to run a zone read. He's not going to run anything that is out of, you know, that's out of character from a pocket passer. That's the advantage that I give to the Panthers. And again, I'm not trying to challenge the fans, bro, because I'm not a fan of any NFL team, so I don't really give a F about what happens. I'm just watching it because I like football. The bottom line is this. The diehard fans are going to give me excuses from both sides. Obviously, because I chose Carolina, I'm in the clear with North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina, man. You guys deserve this, man. But it's nothing like that. It's not that, okay, yeah, bro, he's a bandwagon. Bro, I could care less. I'm just happy for Cam Newton, bro. And I guess that's a crime. Like, whenever you give anybody credit, you automatically become a dick rider, stuff like that. Like, people are so ridiculous when that happens, which is why, oh, bro, I actually clicked on and got that pick. You see that one-arm thing? User pick? I don't know what I did, bro, but I'm probably gonna win the lotto this year. Like, bruh, I actually picked the ball in Madden 16. That's besides the point, though. But you got to give credit where it's due. And that's my biggest issue with a lot of these guys that are just yes, man, and all this kind of crap. And they just, oh, bro, oh, you like that? Oh, no, you know, you're probably a dick right. Bro, guys, you can't deny the fact that Cam Newton has played out of his mind this year. Just do me that favor and acknowledge that. Like, you could say I'm a dick rider and all that kind of stuff like that, bro. Yo, what kind of harness you got, Gmia? Bro, you riding them dicks. Like, bro, you could do all that stuff. But first, admit the fact that Cam Newton played out of his mind this year. That's all I'm asking you guys to do. Like, I don't really care about what anybody says. None of that really matters to me. You know what I'm saying, bro? You guys, you know, what does it matter? Like, you leaving a comment, you know, that's not going to affect me in any way. It's just a lot of guys just have issues with giving people credit. That's just something that goes on within their mind frame. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a lack of self-esteem, small penile size. I have no idea, but that's just what the issue is, man. But at the end of the day, man, I got to give credit where it's due. And, you know, Cam Newton, bro, you know, hats off to that man. He definitely deserves whatever accolades he gets and things like that this year. And that's pretty much what I'm basing my pick on, man. I can't really base it on anything else. The defense of the Denver Broncos have kept them in football games all year long. I'm not going to dispute that in any way. There's no way to dispute that. Their defense is so formidable, it's ridiculous, because Peyton Manning played like total garbage the first 6-7 games. Whatever he was in, he was just total garbage, and they were still winning games. So I'm not taking anything away from that defense. And is it a possibility that, you know, they'll start beating up on Cam Newton and stuff like that? Yeah, but I don't think that it's going to affect him the same way it can affect Tom Brady, because at the end of the day, he'll just snap the ball and run it up the middle. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's the difference, and that's what people have to understand. When you can do that, and again, Russell Wilson, guys like these guys, they're not the regular prototypical quarterbacks, and that's the problem like I have with RG3 also. I know he had the knee injuries or whatever like that, but he became a different guy. He wanted to just sit around and think he could be a pocket passer. That's not his game. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's why I don't know where he's gonna end up. Did the Redskins release him yet? Somebody leave me a message, bro. I don't even know, because I'm just trying to figure out what they're gonna do with him. He need to take those cornrows out his hair, or his weave, or whatever he's doing. Like, he's mad old at this point. Like, he needs to really like stop it right now. Just put a Caesar in or something. Start doing some grown man stuff. But other than that, the Super Bowl talk, I don't really know. Like, what are you guys eating? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some kind of information about what your dish is gonna be, bro. Because I'm about to be. I don't even know what I really want though. Like, do I want hot wings though? Like, bro, do I want hot wings? Probably bust out some collard greens though. Nah, I don't. Is collard greens for the thing there? Can I bust out some ribs? Like, what am I supposed to be doing, bro? You know, every year, this is another one of the fattest American pastime holidays. You know, other than Thanksgiving, the Super Bowl, and I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to make up for it in the gym like the next day, and I don't want to go in there and start throwing up when I'm doing like squats or deadlifts. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, for a lot of my guys that work out, when you go in there like the day after, whatever like that, and it's just like, wow, bro. Like, anything you try to do, your stomach is just so you still full from the night before. You know what I'm talking about? Like, similar after Thanksgiving, the day after, I don't go to the gym. But usually after the Super Bowl that Monday, I start off my routine. So it's just like business as usual or whatever. So with the way that goes, it's a situation where it's like, you know, I have to make sure that I'm ready to go, because it's the Monday and I'm starting it right there. With Thanksgiving, which is a Thursday, you know, that Friday I usually just take off and just, you know, chill, let the body relax. You're bloated as hell. You know, can't do a sit-up. If you do a sit-up, your heart will probably stop. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, it's just one of the most disgusting, gluttonous holidays ever. And that's pretty much what I do Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But not to that full degree. Pretty much, it's a lot of eating, a lot of drinking and stuff like that, and just talking trash with whoever I choose to have over. You know, pretty much not too many people. I don't like to, you know, like, I'm not like a bar guy. Like, want to be at the bar and just be like, dudes get drunk and just start getting crazy because it's their team. Then they start spilling liquor on you and stuff. Like, I've tried that. It doesn't work for me. So I usually just let, you know what I'm saying, I'm in my house when that happens, man, and just invite a couple friends over or whatever, and just, you know, we just chill. But, you know, long story short, bro, let me know what you guys gonna be eating, bro. What do you think I should eat, dog? Like, I think I'll have hot wings though. Like, I might have the hot wings or I might not. But should I have French fries though? I'm trying to figure, like, we gonna have chips and dip though, bro. Chips and dip, like, bro, you always want to have chips and dip though. Let me see, what else will we have? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to this one, man, because I just feel like I don't think that Peyton Manning's gonna win another Super Bowl. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is about Peyton Manning that just says choke artist. I really just don't know. Bro, and I feel bad for the fans, but they know it in the bottom of their heart that Peyton Manning's gonna throw 9 picks if he throws the ball 10 times, bro. Like, he's gonna do what's right. And what's right in this format is not right for his team, but right for the other team. And it's gonna happen, bro. It's just like sex with Kobe Bryant. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not. He's gonna have a turnover. And I'm just trying to make sure that Cam Newton understands that he doesn't need to do too much. But our run game and that defense is enough to beat Denver. And believe me when I tell you, bro, when those fat offensive linemen don't block Von Miller and just let him in, and the runners are going to the other way, and Von Miller's just exhausting himself. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's not Von Miller's bro. He's an ox, bro. So that's not what is gonna be the thing that's gonna beat them. They're just gonna make him exhaust himself. You know what I'm saying, bro? Leave him, let him run in, have plays going to the other side. You know, because DeMarcus Ware is 9,046 years old. You know what I'm saying? The last time that I recall, I think he was doing hopscotch battles with Jesus. So, you know, that was the thing back in the day. They didn't have, like, you know, lip sync wars. It was like hopscotch back in the day. And DeMarcus Ware was, you know, battling Jesus and shit. So I don't expect them to really shy away, you know, from DeMarcus Ware. I expect somebody to put a body on him. But Von Miller's in his prime, bro. That mother effer is ripe for hurting somebody, bro. And I just don't know if he gets off, what will happen. That's really what scares me. I know they got Chris Harris, they got all those other guys, Tyler, but I don't really care about them because they don't really have a #1 receiver on the Panthers. So I'm not really concerned. You just got to cover everybody. And then who's going to cover Greg Olsen? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the dangerous thing about Carolina. There's not, you know, Chris Harris Jr., all these guys that are really, you know, they're pretty much studs. But who do they cover? Because pretty much everybody on the team, you know, it's a bum core of receivers. Like, their best receivers, maybe Funchess, I don't know, but it's definitely not Teddy Ginn. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's definitely not Teddy Ginn. That man has cost me in fantasy. He's cost me, he's just a joke. Like, he will have games where he literally has -5 yards. Like, bruh, and he didn't even play. But it is give him -5 yards just because it's Teddy Ginn. Like, I don't even know what he's doing. And that's what Cam Newton had to work with this year. And everybody is still all up in arms that people are giving him credit. They want to compare him to this, compare him to that. Bro, look at what he has. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look at what he has. Look at what he was working with. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is quick to say, oh yeah, Tom Brady lost most of his guys and he still did this, he still did that. Look at what this man has to work with. Yeah, he has a great stout defense, but offensively, they've been putting up points like no other. How are they doing that? It's the dual threat mechanism. So what do you think the Denver Broncos are going to want to beat them? They got to choose one. You can't play both. That's why. Yo, this man gets the most craziest animations, bro. I don't even know what to say about this, but that's what I'm saying. You can't beat both. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you stop the zone read? You know what I'm saying? Stop the actual run game. Stop the pass game play action with Olsen there, and then stop Cam Newton. Who, bro, he's inclined to just hike the ball and just run the ball for 6, bro, from anywhere in the field and go head up with your biggest defender. Like, people are not used to that. Like, you know, remember when RG3 came on the scene and he ran that, like, what was it, like a 70-yard touchdown on the Vikings? Like, he's a slim dude. Like, you're not worried about trying to put a hit on him and smash his freaking helmet off his head and stuff like that. But then you look at a big man like Cam Newton, bro, the guy looks like a fullback with a little bit of old lineman in him, and then you're supposed to go and tackle that guy too? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying. At any given moment, Cam Newton can just become Superman on a punk trick. That's what they have to worry about. You know, I'm stating my argument. Now, I'm gonna go and state the argument for the Denver Broncos. If the Denver Broncos are somehow able to convert on 3rd down, bro, on a regular basis, and Peyton Manning is able to make key throws to keep the defense, you know, keep their defense rested on the sideline and just try to wear down the Panthers, that's the only way the Denver Broncos are going to win this game. They're going to have to be successful running the ball. Passing the ball is not going to scare anyone because everybody's going to expect Peyton Manning to throw a pick. Peyton Manning, what the hell kind of animation is that? Peyton Manning just throws the ball to the other team on a regular basis. There is no way possible that anybody is thinking that anything else other than that is going to happen. So the only way, again, the only way I see the Denver Broncos winning this game is if, how do you not swat it and you're slapping mad hard at this guy's arms, bro? It doesn't matter. 1 second left. 1 second is an eternity in this game, bro. You're probably going to dot me up with a Fail Mary. All right, good. We got him. But if you can state me another way that the Denver Broncos can win this game, I would love to hear it. They have to run the football all game and play action. They can't just line up and just say hike and do. Look, bro, bad things are going to happen if they just think they could line up under center and Peyton Manning's going to throw dots. I'm sorry. And I do believe that this is Peyton Manning's last year. Regardless, this is his last year. They're getting rid of him. They're going to cut him, whatever. It's no way he comes back. He has had a horrific season looking at it on paper. Horrific. And that's being nice about it. So, you know, as far as that goes, what the hell? He tried to pick that? Yo, that's why I kept Calvin. I got him back. I just leave him there, bro. He just stays at free safety. Whatever he wants to do, he does. I don't know how I'm picking the ball, bro. I don't know. I must have a four-leaf clover stuck in my anal cavity. I don't know how I'm doing it. But, bro, that was the last one. Stay tuned for the pack openings and the all Madden version Super Bowl Legend solos with Hakeem Nicks and Ty Law, where I'll let you know if I'm going to pursue Ty Law or Hakeem Nicks and I'm going to see what you guys think about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave your comments, good or bad, doesn't matter to me. One love.